You know, there's an old saying, a stitch in time saves nine. I'm not exactly sure what that means, but I do know that if you stay on top of your plumbing and don't let stuff happen, it can save you a lot of headaches down the road. Ken, what kind of maintenance tips what should they perform on their drains to make sure that water keeps getting away and out of the house?
It can save you a lot of money as well. And here's one of the ways you can save some of that money. Coming up into the holiday season, we talk about families. We have big family get-togethers, especially Thanksgiving. You got a lot of people in the house. You got a lot of food that you're eating. You got a lot of people using the restroom. If you know that you have had drain problems before, especially main drain problems, somebody's probably told you that you're supposed to be maintaining that drain once a year. Right before the holiday season, a month before, be a great time to maintain those drains. It's not uncommon for people not to have problems when they only have two people in the house with a drain that they know they need the maintenance. It's still working though, so they don't really see a problem, but that doesn't mean it's working properly. Once you start adding 10, 15, 20 people in the house, toilet flushing over and over and over again, that restricted drain no longer can handle it. Now you're calling a plumber on a holiday. And there's a lot of people that advertise they don't have night and weekend charges. That's ridiculous. We all have night and weekend charges. It just depends on how you choose to hide your charges. It costs us more money. When we send a guy out on nights and weekends, it costs more money. And for that, we have to forward that to our customers. It doesn't matter who the company is. So don't get misled by the same price all the time farce that's out there. It's not the same price all the time. The technicians will cover the price. So you don't want us out. You do not want any company, including Reliable, out on a holiday or the weekend unless it's 100% necessary. Well, if you didn't maintain your drains, probably is 100% necessary because you probably should have and could have maintained them prior to save that extra money.
Well, it's funny you mentioned, and that's something people don't think about. You might just be a couple people living at home, and all of a sudden you got, a dozen, 14 folks in there for the holidays, and things are being flushed. And, weird as it may sound, perhaps they put their house through a little stress test before the holidays. Go ahead and turn on some, put the faucet on upstairs, down here, flush the toilets, do that for half an hour, see how well your plumbing is handling stuff. And if it's not,
you can. The problem there, it's not really going to be a good accurate test because you're not dumping waste and you're not dumping toilet paper down the drains. Yeah. The best thing to do is if you know you have drain problems and you're supposed to be maintaining them, maintain them. Somebody told you to do that for a reason.
Yeah. Well, hey, two reasons you don't want a plumber over for the holidays. It costs a heck of a lot of money, and come on, you probably don't have an extra chair at the dinner table, right? So, maintain the drains, check them, and be ready for the holidays, and have a great holiday. Happy holidays, I'll say so, from Ken and from everybody from Reliable Drain. And Ken, thanks for sharing all that ideas with us, and hopefully it'll help everybody have a lot more fun with their families this holiday.
We appreciate it. Everybody be safe.